Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to work on our RAV4. This is the 2021 Toyota RAV4 non-hybrid. And on this, we're going to install the quantum solenoid. So if you're not familiar with the quantum solenoid, these are awesome. I previously used quantum solenoid on my Toyota CHR. I'm very happy on the results. I used the intake and the exhaust VVT solenoid upgrade on my CHR. Again, I'm very happy. The power, the responsiveness, the MPG, it's awesome. So I reach out to Quantum Solenoid and luckily they have this one. It's actually a new release about 2 months ago, I believe, when I received this, and they're available now on the RAV4. So if you want to purchase this, I'll put the link in the description below to check them out. So let's check what's inside. Okay, so here's what's in the box or the container. So you have a sticker in there, and we have the actual solenoid. So this is the actual part that we will replace. I'll point it out where it's located. Also, before you work on this, make sure you remove the negative battery terminal in your car when working on this, and leave it about 10-15 minutes disconnected. All right, and then I'll show you where is this located. All right, so first I'm gonna remove the engine cover. This is off. Right, just gonna set that aside. And the one that we will replace, it is located here. It is covered. There's 2 bolts holding this, one at the bottom, one on the other side. So we're gonna remove this using some basic tools. 10mm wrench, an offset one is preferred. And we will need to remove the ground in here to access the bolt in the bottom. All right, so let me show you again close up. So this part here, this black cover, we will need to remove this black cover. There's a bolt at the back over here, and there's one at the bottom. So we need to remove this. We need to remove this bolt here. This is like a ground, and then we'll have access to the solenoid in here. All right, so let's work on that. Let's go. Okay, so it is a 10mm, so it's recommended that you use an offset wrench. And make sure when you work on this, the engine is cold. And I'm gonna get my magnet so that I don't drop it. All right, be right back. I'll use my hands now just to make sure that I don't drop it. Well, in case I drop it, the magnet is there. I use the magnet to twist it too, which helps. There you go. Successfully remove it. Just put it here. And do the same thing at the bottom. But we need to remove this. Let me get my socket. Okay, successfully remove this. And I'm just gonna get this out of the way. We're gonna reach the bolt down there, then we can remove the cover. Okay, now removing this is very easy. So this is like it has a foam inside. There you go. So you just have to remove this. So again, one bolt goes there, one bolt goes here. All right, so now let's put that aside. Okay, so if you can see, this is the part that we will replace. So there's only 2 bolts holding it and the harness that we need to unplug. So let's loosen the bolts. Not sure what size, let me check. I think they're 8mm, so let's get an 8mm. Okay, so let's try it. Is it 8mm? Ooh, there you go. Yep, it's an 8mm. So have to loosen this one. Feels tight. There you go. So it's a long bolt, not that long, probably an inch. But yeah, it took forever. Ooh, almost drop it. There you go. So now we just need to remove this. There you go. Very easy. Okay. It goes well, there you go. There you go. Don't drop it. That's why it's good that I have it plugged in. So again, there will be oil in this one. So be careful. If I can unclip it, need to find the clip. There you go. I successfully removed this is the factory one. So just set this aside and plug in the new one. Okay, so the new one comes pre-oiled. Yep, so there you go, quantum solenoid. So we're gonna put this in there. I suggest that we plugged it in first. There you go, clips in so that we can just easily maneuver it back. We're just gonna we're just gonna plug it back in there. There you go. So just push it slowly, gently in there. There you go. It's gonna be seated. All right, so finally we have the quantum solenoid in there. I'm gonna be excited. So to feel the effect of this one, run it, basically just drive it about 50 miles, just drive normally. What I did on mine is, before installing this, is I'm driving this car on basically my throttle controller. I turned off my throttle controller on this one so that I can feel the difference once the quantum solenoid kicks in. That's one reason why I turned off my throttle controller. Now if I can put this back without dropping it, good luck with me. All right, so just put it back together. We're gonna prime it. Basically, we're gonna start it, rev it at like 2000 RPM. Then we're just gonna drive it. And again, you might not feel the difference immediately. But again, every car is different. Might feel the difference immediately or what. Like on my CHR, the responsiveness on my pedal accelerator, kind of felt it immediately. But let's see if that's the case on this one. All right, so there you go, successfully installed it. So all we need to do is put it back, put back the cover in there. Then we're gonna basically put the negative terminal back and prime it, drive it about 50 miles, and you should feel the difference on that one. So I'll give an update. I'll make another video, basically what's the difference or what improvement I felt on this one. Again, for sure I'll be happy. I'm not gonna be disappointed since I had experience with the quantum solenoids already. But yeah, so if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.